Forbes. Hammond goes up early. Forbes gets it down to Gardner. Through the middle, gets the handball away to Nankervis. Got it to Stolk, who was influential early last week. Gets the first effective kick across the wing position. David Wall might meet and greet to start with. He does and gets away. Right foot kick short, it's okay. And Baird drops the mark he should have taken. Coming off the wing was Popovski. Harriet's over the top of it as well. Also Baxter. Wells in there fighting hard for it. Sean O'Connor. Umpire lets it go. Ball spills free. Adam Wells has got it on 50. Picks it up on his toes. Goes the right foot kick towards the square. Aitchison comes out on the half volley. Pretty good pick up. Furman wraps him up. Not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up 30 metres out from the Bell Post Hill goal.
Yeah, it was unfortunate there. The boy dropped the chest mark there. You've got to take your chances, and Bell Post Hill have got to take them all time, all day.
So in the ruck contest, Baird by himself got it down to Sean Wells, turns around, kicks the first goal. So a great start for Bell Post Hill. Sean Wells in a new role at centre-half forward has kicked the first. Bell Post Hill 1 straight goal 6. Thomson yet to score Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. Took a minute.
Well, it was a great goal.
Sort of start they wanted, was
Definitely the start they wanted. And he swung around beautifully as if he played in the forward line all his life.
I'll tell you what, you look around, the Bell Post Hill players are running from near and far to congratulate one another. There's a bit of feeling amongst them, so maybe these changes might be what they needed.
Well, it certainly is, Eric. Some of these blokes probably haven't played together for a long while. They're making themselves acquainted.
So back in the middle with umpire Kiss to get the game underway again. Hammond and Forbes. Neither got a clear tap away, but the handball come to Borkham, then to Wells. Adam Wells kicks along to centre-half forward. Baxter in the way at centre-half back. Good, solid, safe mark. Now he's got players running across the centre. Stock makes good ground, takes the mark. Handball quickly to O'Connor and Thomson away. Another long handball to Timmy Gardner. Eludes the tackle. Now gets a handball back to Stock. They're mucking around with it a little bit. Stock, terrible kick. Looks for and finds Stone. Does well. Handball over to Gardner. He gets past the tackle too easily. The check side kick, but it's gone straight to David Wall at half-back 4. Bell Post Hill, and read it well. The experienced player there in David Wall takes the comfortable chest mark. Now looking for somewhere to go. Plenty of movement across the middle. It's a long kick to half forward. Baird comes in. Oh, great mark, Lowther. He's continuing from where he finished last week, Shane Lowther. Great mark, kicks it back to centre-half forward. In front there is Noel Riley, and Riley of Thomson takes the comfortable mark. There's a
beautiful
good
pass.
Lead coming from the forward pocket.
Panther,
great pass, and Ross Panther, he's starting much better than he started last week. In fact, he's probably starting the way he finished. He had a good last quarter, but he's got the mark now. Man on the mark, it's a long way from goal, into the bruise. What bruise there is, the flags are barely away from the flag poles, but he is kicking against it. And a good test first up for Ross Panther as he moves in, inside 50. It's a long, low kick, does pretty well, touched almost on the goal line. It's still in play. Ball comes back to Shane Stone, and the coach has got the first for Thomson. Well, it was almost slow motion there, but the ball was handballed out to Stone. On the left foot, he's put it through for their first goal. They are 1 goal, Bell Post Hill 1 goal. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 3.5 minutes gone.
Shane Stone, 1 kick, 1 handball, 1 goal, so that's a good start for him.
So back to the middle. Goal apiece here, early stages of the first term. And the umpire has the ball in the middle for Marcus Forbes and Glenn Hammond. And they'll do battle. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Forbes goes up. Hammond got a hand to it as well. Comes to Backley. He's wrapped up, gets it away to Hammond. Now Adam Wells hits Kazina in the head nearly with the handball. Coming through Backley. And also getting the kick away towards Baird. Lowther gets back there at centre-half forward. Numbers with Bell Post Hill. Wells gets a clearing kick. Sean Furman on the right side for the mark. Can't take it. But next to him was Simmons. Turned around, kicked the goal. Great play, Sean Simmons at the bottom of the pack there. Kicks his first. The second for Bell Post Hill, 2 straight goals, 12. They lead Thomson 1 straight goal, 6. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 4.5 minutes played.
It's an interesting system Bell Post has started in the middle, Laurie. They seem to be all coming in behind the ball, then running forward. And they had numbers there. Thomson really didn't know where they're coming from.
Yeah, well, that's right, Eric. The thing that I was interested in, they put a fair bit of time into Matt Furman then, and there was 2 went to him and left Simmons on his own. So in the forward pocket there, he's going to be quite a danger, I think.
Well, the 2 of them running out of the goal square, Simmons and Furman, and it's a pretty good ploy. So obviously Dave McNamara has done some homework here. And it's a good start for Bell Post Hill as umpire Burns puts it in the air in the middle. Up high, Hammond, too early. got down for Thomson to Stolk eventually. Off a step goes to half forward. Nick Maharis, good contest there with Kazuna. The ball comes to ground. Bell Post Hill in the ascendancy this time through Cameron Carr. Runs to half-back flank and kicks long out wide. Oh, great mark running with the flight of the football. Terry Nankervis. And Nankervis now for Thomson. Back towards half forward. Good contest back there as Forbes it is. Gets the ball to ground, but charging through once again.
Ditchburn.
Is Ditchburn on this occasion. Gets the ball to half forward. Sean Wells picks it up. He's been conspicuous early. Gets the ball to half forward. A mark was taken by Baird. Plays on quickly. The lead has come from Simmons over his head. Now it's at full forward. All players overrun the footy. Nice pick up there for Bell Post Hill. Handball comes back to Backley in the forward half. Great smothering there by the Thomson defence. Timmy Gardner runs at the footy. Nearly cleans up Coley, his teammate. Finally it falls to Dan O'Connor. Handball to Aitchison. Kicks it out wide. Interception there almost by Adam Wells. Can't control the ball, however. Eludes the tackle there from Riley. Did it too easy. Towards full forward. They're up high firm and almost a great mark again. Well, terrific work. Lowther had the footy and the ball smothered off his boot by Matty Furman. It's over the boundary line 2 metres from the behind post. In fact, the boundary umpire's gone quite a deal further around. It's 15 metres. Deep in the attacking area for Bell Post Hill. 6.5 minutes first quarter. Ball comes in. Well, Lowther again uses his strength. Kick off the ground. Ends up in the arms of Backley. Off a step. Has a pot shot and has just snuck it in for a behind to the left of the big timber. 2 goals, 1-13. Bell Post Hill. They lead Thomson 1 goal, 6. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. 7 minutes gone.
So Baxter to kick the footy back in for Thomson at the southern end of the ground at fullback. Looking for a couple of leads. Lowther and Aitchison come the same side towards the half-back flank. He goes in that direction. Lowther in the box seat. Wells from behind. No mark taken. Front and centre. Popovski did well. 50 out. Back towards the corridor. And okay, Tuga's Baird took
Great
the mark
vision.
30 metres out directly in front. So good vision, Popovski. And a good mark by Baird.
We've seen him play a couple of handy games, this kid.
Well, he was, Jason and I talked about it last week, how he wasn't in last week's side. Amazed us because the last round of the season he played very well.
To Anthony Baird. 30 metres out directly in front for Bell Post Hill's third of the first term. He comes in. And I think he's missed it to the near side. So 3 for 1 behind. They got a 2-2-14 Bell Post Hill. They lead Thomson 1 straight goal, 6. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes played.
Their goals, they've got to kick, Laurie, aren't they?
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about that, Eric.
Set shot from 30 out. You've got to kick those.
Because they're playing good enough to put the score on the board, and that's certainly what counts.
Well, Baxter kicks in. The wind really took its toll on that, but Marcus Forbes in front. Handball back to Dowie. Got plenty of time. Kicks reasonably long, looking for Aitchison on half forward. He's... sorry, it was Armstrong, in fact, then ran over the boundary line with the footy. So it's now just forward of centre wing for Bell Post Hill, adjacent to our broadcast position. Umpire puts the ball back overhead once again. Ruckman working hard, neither gets a clear tap away. O'Connor runs pretty hard at the footy, but we'll do it all again as the ball has just drifted over the boundary line, same position. So the boundary umpire will start it all again. Identical position to what happened 30 seconds ago. The ball to come inboard once again. Good throw in. 2 ruckman contest. Neither really get the tap forward, but it comes towards our broadcast position. Almost a possession for Laurie. But players allow it to roll over the boundary line. So now directly in front of our broadcast position, which is between wing and half forward flank. The boundary umpire to bring it in. Hammond and Forbes, they face us. Ball tapped by Forbes, forward there for Thomson, but at the drop of the footy, it's Ellis for Bell Post Hill. Picks it up, goes right across the ground. The lead's out there from Sean Simmons. It'll be a good contest. He's pretty mobile. And nice little handball to Wall. Gets the ball inside 50. Well, Simmons held without the footy. The umpire agreed. And so inside the 50-metre arc, right on the boundary line, the free kick to Sean Simmons. I guess when they were playing their best footy, Laurie, Simmons was playing up forward.
Yes, he was, Eric, and I think we did a game one day where he kicked 5, maybe even more. He's a very good kicker goal.
He moves in there, He's kicked it in the right direction and just touched off hand. So it was a great kick behind to the Belpost Hill side. 2-3-15. Thomson, 1 goal. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes gone.
Jason Stolk has the football at fullback now to do the kicking in. He's got Dowie short and he goes in that direction. 40 out from goal, takes the mark in front of Backley. You got Gardner further afield, chips the ball over the top to him. Gardner takes the mark, plays on now. Under pressure from Furman, ducks his head. Furman hangs on though, does well. Got the handball away, might be a turnover though. Wall and Poposky come at it. Forbes kicks it back towards Gardner, a second chance. Through the middle, grits the teeth and gets the handball away to Akoli. Gets it to Dowie, they're on centre wing. Thompson go towards the middle of the ground now. Stone has to sit and wait. Vincent, good mark, Shane Stone in front of Vincent Hanley. He's taking the mark forward to the centre square. He goes now, the coach. Right foot kick long towards half forward. Riley gets back there. In front. Great mark, Kazina. Did well in front of Troy Feldman. And has taken the mark at half back. Got Wells running past. He elects though to just hold it up now and go with the kick. The lead's on from Borkham. Goes in that direction. Takes the mark. Back into the centre square at half back. Borkham's got it, goes with the right foot kick towards centre half forward. There's numbers though with Thompson. Lowther gets back there, takes the mark easily, uncontested, chips the ball out wide to Stone. Done that a few times. Takes the mark on centre wing out of sight in front of Handley. He chips the ball further afield. Forbes goes up, takes the mark. Just the possession game for Thompson. In between centre wing and half forward. Wheels around on the left boot. Goes long towards the long leader. Panthrew comes out. But Bellposter with the numbers again. McAuliffe runs away from centre half back. Goes towards half forward. Coming out Baird. At the front, Poposky. Did well. Got Wall next to him. Goes to the right foot kick. Could have chipped it to Sean Wells. Coming out Dowie. Does well. Backs himself. Goes to the safety of the boundary line. Won't get there. Foot race now. Riley and Poposky. They come at it. Poposky close to the boundary line. Can he keep it in? No, he can't, said the umpire. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Right in front of our commentary box, in between wing and half forward, on the western side of the ground.
Boy, that was a nice kick from Lee McAuliffe coming through the middle there. He got a bit of penetration on that.
Watch Josh Coley. I've got some doubts about his hamstring. Ball thrown in front of our broadcast position. Hammond, lovely, tap down to Backley at the back of the pack. Kicks it on the left foot towards half forward. Free kick if not a mark there to Sean Wells.
Gee, he's having
a birthday. Well, here Lowther, great contest there. Now on the left foot, decides to go to the lead toward the forward pocket there. There's two of them out there, Simmons and Furman. But Thomson in defence are working hard now. Finally it's Baxter, picks it up. Kicks it along the boundary line, great control, landed just inside the field of play and drifted over in amongst a nest of Belpost Hill players. So the opportunity there for Belpost Hill to come forward is thwarted by the fact that the ball bounced over the boundary. Half forward flank for Belpost Hill, 13 minutes first quarter. And the boundary umpire now to bring the ball back into play. He's done some work on this western side in the first quarter. From the back of the pack, Sean Wells, well the umpire, the trailing umpire from a fair way away has blown the whistle, and I think it was a push in the face, was it, from...
And Sean Wells' kick, he gave it to Adam, and he's got to come around on his mark.
Just wonder if he knows where he is.
Yeah.
Yes, so you're right. Now the umpire's in control. He's got the players away from the mark, and Sean Wells now from 50. The kick short has gone looking for Urquhart. Can't take the mark, comes to ground. Coley tackled high, and Coley on halfback flank for Thomson has got the free kick. Looking for some options now. Decides to go long. Nick Mahara's great mark, attacked the footy, the only one that wanted it, and he's forced onto his left foot. Kicks it towards half forward. Armstrong leads in the race for the footy bounce as well for Forbes. Handball long.
Great handball.
Well, O'Connor was gone without it, but he's run inside 50. A long kick towards the full forward position. Hit the inside of the post. Terrific movement forward by Thomson. Resulted in a behind. 1 goal, 1-7. Thomson, Belpost still 2-3-15. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. 14 and a half minutes gone.
Well, it was a nice grab from Nick Maharis there. He's got to do more of that. He's got to attack the footy and get into the forward line like he did there very quickly.
Vincent Hanley kicks in towards 50. Gardner in front, can't take the mark. Adam Wells kicks from mid-air out towards half-back and might find the same to the boundary line, does he? Yes, he does. It just rolls over, and we'll have a throw-in between wing and half-forward on the outer side. Just in the attacking zone for Thomson. They trail 1-1. Belpost Hill 2-3. 15 minutes gone in the first turn. Boundary throw in over the back of the pack. Through the middle, Alice wrapped up, got the kick away. Just as he got slung, goes to Adam Wells, dodges one, gets around another. Handball back to Vincent Hanley. From half back, goes towards the middle. Great vision, Backley by himself. Takes the mark and runs on. A long kick needed here. Simmons gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. That's a great kick, and Simmons takes the mark 45 out from goal. Andrew Atchison's making sure he wasn't going anywhere, and did he roll him over once too much? No, said the umpire.
A bit lucky, I think. I don't think he had a case to plea if he had given him 50 there, to be quite honest with you.
So Sean Simmons, 50 out from goal, with a slight bruise behind him. He's kicked 1 goal 1 this afternoon already. Let's see if he can make it number 2.
If he strikes this well, JC, he'll go very, very close.
So Sean Simmons comes in now. Slight angle, right foot kick. He's got it okay, and it's sitting up, and has it got the distance easily in the end. Sean Simmons has put it through for his second of the day, and Bell Post Hill go to 3-3-21. They lead Thomson 1-1-7. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
Carter. Oh.
Adrian Carter it is.
Sorry.
Coming on the ground, Alan, under 18 player.
Laurie, Thomson last week showed a great deal of dominance at the drop of the footy in the middle. So far today, Bell Post Hill are matching them there.
Yes, as I said before, Eric, you've got to take your chances there. I thought Timmy Gard had a great opportunity to take a good mark at centre half forward there. Dropped it, and you just can't do that in finals.
Well, from the ball up this time, they did get the clearance. Harriet picked it up at the drop of the footy. Panther tries to get a handball back, but it's intercepted by Carr. And Carr ran a fair way, got a handball to Handley. Handley back to Carr. Now Bell Post Hill. Kicked under a bit of pressure on that occasion, Carr, but Wells is doing well until he's put out of the contest fairly comfortably by hip and shoulder from Lowther, and the GDFL experience coming in there. I think he knows he's got a game on his hands, Shane Lowther, and he's doing all he can to upset Sean Wells at this point. So that'll be a great contest as it continues. From the throw-in, Hammond used his strength, got the ball to Borkman. He kicks it around the body towards half forward. It's just landed inside the field of play, and it's run over the boundary line. Interesting, Shane Stone up on the ball. It's an interesting move, Laurie.
Yeah.
So the ball thrown in now. Comes to Carter, just on the ground. The under 18 lad gets the ball forward. In the way there is, was it Baxter?
Yep.
At Baxter. Oh, terrible kick. It's gone to Adam Wells. Now it's wide open in the forward half because Sean Wells, he's got away from Lowther once again. And as I said a moment ago, this is going to be a great contest. The game could almost hinge on it the way things are going at the moment because Sean Wells is in front. He's got a goal. He's got a mark 30 metres out directly in front.
Who was that turnover from Coley?
Yep.
So Sean Wells moves in on the left foot.
It's
not a bad looking kick. The goal umpire, and he moves marginally across to his right, but he's put the two hands up for the fourth goal to Bell Post Hill. 4-3-27. They lead Thomson 1-1-7. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 18 and a half minutes gone.
Well, in all fairness, probably before the ball was bounced today, Thomson would have been red hot favourites, I would have thought. And this is what I've spoken about before. This is what you call scoreboard pressure. They're putting the pressure right on Thomson now. You get some doubts in your mind now, and if they can continue on this, they can have a good day here today. There's no doubt about that.
So back to the middle, Marcus Forbes off the ground. Andrew Yates has replaced him as he did last week in the ruck against Hammond. They do battle now. Hammond gets it down towards Carter. On the ground, as we said, Hammond got the handball out only as far as Daniels. A little left foot kick only as far as Carter. Back into the centre square. Gets it out wide. Wall to run onto it. Will sit for him nicely in front of Riley too. The two number 22s. Wall gets around on the right foot. Short little kick towards Baird. Also coming out there was Urquhart. Oh, he met Harriet though, and Baxter ran the other way. At half back goes towards Armstrong. Has to sit and wait. Take the mark on centre wing. Takes it now. Maharis went one way, Feldman's gone the other. He goes towards Feldman at centre half forward. He's a long way in front. Great kick. Fantastic 50-metre kick. Hit him on the chest. He chips the ball towards the coach, Shane Stone, out towards the pocket. Set him a task. Panthers there as well, close to Angelo McAuliffe. And does pretty well in the end. McAuliffe against a couple to see it over the line for a boundary throw-in, about 40 metres around from the Thomson goal.
I think that kick was probably the wrong option there. I think they should have went into the hot spot rather than out wide.
Boundary throw in. Hammond tried to get it to behind the pack. Nick Maharis comes through. Held on to by Wells. Tried to get the footy away. Now Adam Wells kept his feet. Did well at half back. Goes towards the middle of the ground. Sean a long way in front of Lowther, who bears down on him. Gets the punch away. Borkham at the front did pretty well. Comes towards Nan Curvis, also handball away from Yates. Gets it towards Daniels on centre wing. Got Lowther in support. Now he goes with a kick further afield. The lead on from Harriet. He takes the mark at half forward. So Tom Harriet's got it close to the boundary line, 60 out from goal.
Said Yates cop one in
yeah. Goes long, Harry, towards the goal square. Panther from behind Feldman, off hands towards the side of the pack. And, Armstrong has kicked the goal from in the goal square. Soccer type goal and has put it through for his first. And Thomson's second. They go to 2-1-13. They trail Bell Post Hill 4-3-27 victory trophies. First quarter scoreboard, 21 minutes played.
Well, I guess you call that an opportunist goal, Laurie, but you've got to be the right person in the right place at the right time, and he was just that.
Yeah, well, they keep bobbing up all the time. It's a little bit like Shane Manning, isn't it?
Well, he does.
Yeah, that's right. They jump on it. They seem to read the game, seem to read the ball and the flight of it, and watch it and run on it very quickly. And he certainly, that's one, and he played a ripper game the other week, so he's on the way.
So back in the middle with umpire Burns to put the ball in the air, and it's been a solid contest in there with Hammond, this time against Yates. Yates gets the tap down to Stone, lovely handball to Stock, and away go Thomson again. Ball kicked wide to the outer side to half forward. Kazuna does well ahead there of Maharis, but he's under pressure. Goes very close to the boundary line with his kick, but again, a fantastic mark. Terry Nankervis, geez, well, gets it back in board. Stock, much shorter man, but took the mark under real pressure on half forward. Kicks it long to the key centre half forward position. Troy Feldman between two opponents. Won't he be prepared to do well against his old club? As I think he told Cameron Carr how good that mark was, actually. But he's at true centre half forward. So Troy Feldman, not without a chance of kicking. That's long into the breeze here, but he moves in. He's made pretty good contact. It's coming back slightly, and fantastic shepherding. It looked like there. It's a free kick against.
Pinged him.
Well, it's a free kick against, I thought, the Thomson player doing the shepherding, and obviously Marinovic has come right over the top of Timmy Gardner and infringed. So on the goal line, Timmy Gardner comes in and kicks his first goal. So a good result for Thomson. That's their third, and brings them right back now to Bell Post Hill. 3-1-19, Bell Post Hill 4-3-27. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 22.5 minutes gone.
Yes, that's a better position for Thomson right now. I think that's probably why Shane Stone might have went onto the ball to try and give him a lift around there. So that's good from the coach's point of view. So very, very handy.
So back to the middle. A couple of quick goals for Thomson. Armstrong and also Gardner kicking goals. So back to within 8 points. Back to the middle, Yates and Hammond. Neither get an effective tap. Falls towards Stolk through the middle again. Got wrapped up, lose the football. Also in the tackle there was Armstrong, not going anywhere. Ditchburn put the tackle on him. He gets up, hands the ball back to the umpire. We'll have a secondary bounce in the middle. Yates and Hammond stand there. Yates gets it down to the side of the pack, Stone. Also there's Stolk. Gets the kick away again. Goes long towards the leader. Panther up against McAuliffe. McAuliffe defensively tried to tap it towards the boundary line. Nick Maharis got it to Panther, who left it behind. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in, 40 metres around from the goal.
Quarter time AFL, Geelong 2-5, Hawthorn 5-2, Essendon 4-3, Bulldogs 3-3, and half-time in Adelaide, Adelaide 5-2, Port Adelaide 8-6.
So there's the scores from the AFL. We'll keep you updated throughout the day. Ball comes free from the ruck contest. Handley tried to get it to Ditchburn. Off a step, gets it away towards Borkham, who's got it at half-back, plays on now. Goes long towards centre half forward. Lowther gets back there against a couple. McDonald was one of them. Now coming through the middle. Urquhart left it behind in the cricket pitch area, though, under pressure. Went back and picked it up and chipped the ball towards the leader. Simmons past him, though. Aitchison read it better. Took the mark. And will break free. Now goes laterally towards Baxter. Under pressure from Poposky. Takes it at defensive 50. He's got Stone short. Goes in that direction at half back. Takes the mark. Yates leading one way. Nick Maharis gives him a lead straight down the middle. So does Harriet. He goes in the Maharis direction. Along Centre wing goes up, can't take the mark. O'Connor through the middle, tries to barge his way through, gets the handball away. Gardner coming the other way. Look out, this is 6:30 from South Geelong. Gets it back to Nick Maharis on centre wing. Goes right, then comes left. Goes with the left foot kick towards half forward. Getting up there, Riley by himself. One-handed, can't take the mark. Carr gets a shepherd from David Wall. Got a bit of time. He wheels around on the left boot. Short little kicks okay to Adam Wells. Point of the centre square at half back. Goes towards centre wing. The lead on from McDonald. Up against a Coley. McDonald took a good mark. Showed his experience. Got away. Handball to Carter. On half forward by himself. Now he can drive it long, the youngster. Goes towards Simmons on a long lead in front of Aitchison and takes the mark easily. Still 48 from goal. 45-degree angle, but we saw the last time he went for goal.
He's not overruled by Carter, is he?
No, he looks good.
Well.
So Sean Simmons kicked 2 goals, 1 already. This for goal number 3. As we said, 45 metres out, 45-degree angle. We'll have a pretty good look of the footy. He's kicking from directly in front of us towards the southern end. This to stretch the margin to 14 points. He comes in now. Aitchison stands the mark. Right foot kick. And he's just missed to the far side. So through for 1 behind. 2 goals, 2 to Sean Simmons, and they go to 4-4-28, Bell Post Hill. They lead Thomson 3-1-19. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 26 minutes played.
From memory, Laurie, that might have been one of the few flaws we saw in his makeup up forward. He did miss too many shots at goal.
He missed a few goals, but that was there's not much between getting it right and getting it wrong. That was a nice kick and just veered away to the right just a little bit.
Baxter, the short kick in, found Shane Stone, his coach. He goes wide, looking out there for Aitchison, a long way from the goals. The handball comes back to Baxter, and he goes long along the boundary. Stock out there, good mark, just inside the line. Comes back quickly on the left foot. Oh, it's all Thomson there. O'Connor takes the mark, handball to Lowther. He's run to forward 50, Lowther. Kicks well inside the forward area, and McAuliffe does well to get Panther out of the competition. He's got support there from Carr, and he's found Kazina on half-back flank. They've switched it right across the ground, Bell Post Hill. There they're coming down the western side. Oh, I was going to say, if it wasn't a mark to Nick Maharis, I don't know what was, because Carter was quite late and affected the spoil, but umpire slow with the whistle. Nick Maharis now, the lead has come from Sabali Armstrong. He's taken the mark 45 metres from goal, always dangerous anywhere within 50, because this fella can kick the football. So Sabali Armstrong, with the man on the mark, fairly close to the boundary. He's just checking that padding on the thigh, Laurie. That might help the kicking, perhaps. That's what it is.
Don't be fooled by that padding, boy.
So we await now Sabali Armstrong. 9 points the difference for Thomson there. It'll be a good kick with the bruise there across him. It's a glorious kick off the boot. That is a magnificent goal from Sabali Armstrong. I reckon he might have kicked one from there last week, except it's a point. Gee, I tell you what, everybody fooled me. It was a great kick. 3-2-20, Thomson.
That was a beautiful kick.
4-4-28, Bell Post Hill. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes.
Adam Wells kicked it in short to Vincent Hanley, chipped over the top to half back, taking the mark McAuliffe just outside 50 metres. Comes with the right foot towards centre wing, looking for Sean Wells. Lowther in front. Alice front and centre was good, but he threw the ball away in the end. Play on the call advantage. Lowther gets the kick away under pressure towards half forward from behind Felbin. Carr in front, did well. Second effort also. He keeps his feet. Can he pick it up though? Yes, he can now, and break away. Now he goes with the right foot towards the middle of the ground. Poposky used the body, then couldn't take the mark against Okoli. Got the ball ripped out from him. Oh, hold, said the umpire. So Poposky will get the free kick. Riley and Okoli against him.
Quarter time GFL at West Oval. South Barwon 4-3, Lara 4-1, and I think the adjective used quite willing.
So Poposky has the football back with him now, just inside the centre square on centre wing. Goes to Wells. And Lowther not playing on each other at centre half forward, centre half back. He gives it away by hand to Carter. Gets it a kick towards Matty Furman in the square. Good kick, and Furman read it better. Played on quickly. Gave it away by hand to Simmons. Kick with a left foot goal.
Ooh.
It's as easy as that. Sean Simmons kicks his third. And Bell Post Hill have their fifth. They go to 5-4-34. They lead Thomson 3-2-20. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 29.5 minutes played.
And players, a lot of players running to young Carter and giving him a little bit of pat in the backside. He he's fitted in very comfortably, Laurie, to this level.
He's showing a lot of cheek out there, Eric, for an 18-year-old, and he's to be credited for that. I mean, that's the way to play the game. Get out and mix it with the best. Just at this point of time, their forward structure seems to be right. A little bit concerned about Matty Furman. He's only had one handball up to this point in time. I'd bring him out a little bit further, but it's working well at the moment, so you'd leave it there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, would you consider round one went to Lauder, because Sean Wells has come off the ground and he's breathing pretty heavily, and I don't know that overall's quite big enough to play there, but from the ball up in the middle, it's ended up at half forward for Thomson. Handball comes to Harriet, crashed through a tackle. There comes the lead there from Panther. Well, a nice kick, but does well there, McAuliffe, but the ball spills clear to Sabali Armstrong, and they've paid dearly for the turnover, because on the turn he's plonked it right through the middle. So that's his second, Sabali Armstrong, and the answering goal for the Thomson side. 4-2-26. So trail Belpost Hill, 5-4-34. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, 30.5 minutes gone.
I'm going to start and use the Barry O'Toole method with Sabali too, I think, because he doesn't mind celebrating a goal, does he?
He
didn't kick the last one, and he didn't give us anything, but he gave us a lot then.
Yeah.
I think he's come of age as a goal kicker.
I think he looked into the camera then, actually.
So back to the middle. Forbes back on the ground, giving Yates another rest up against Hammond. Umpire throws the ball in the air. They both get a bit of a hand to it. Harriet through the middle. Right foot kick long towards centre half forward. Running back with a flight of it. Maharis. Oh, he's good. He's good when he runs back with a flight. He's got lots of courage. And he drills the ball towards the pocket. Stolk having a rest in the pocket. Can't take the mark. Gardner overruns it. Carr's there also. Stolk on hands and knees. He'll have to get rid of it now. Has he hatched it? The umpire said, "You'll be able to." He has. And Belpost still will take the free kick in the last line of defence. So Cameron Carr with it. Jason Stock will have to be pretty quick to give the footy back there. Asking the umpire where it was to go. Cameron Carr's got it now. Goes towards Kazina at half back. Good mark. Under pressure from Riley at quarter time. And the quarter time scoreboard shows Belpost Hill 5-4-34. They lead Thomson 4-2-26. At quarter time, the goal kickers for Belpost Hill, 3 to Sean Simmons, 2 to Sean Wells, while for Thomson, 2 to Sabali Armstrong and singles to Shane Stone and to Tim Gardner. 8 points of difference at the first break. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter action of our Matchday Live coverage this afternoon on 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.